So your hate on me? Go ahead on me. Go ahead. When you hate, I masturbate, bitch.
Welcome to another episode of Say Less, and since it's Pride Month, we're gonna be talking about Cavin!
I'm not the only person here that's on the rainbow here, okay? Like, Sora's bi.
I'm not denying that.
And Gabriel wants to fuck me all the time, so he's technically gay too.
And I feel I'm a bit sus from the things I say to you guys sometimes.
So nobody's straight here lah.
No one's straight.
No one's straight.
That's a norm.
Okay, so let's go around to actually say like our actual sexualities.
I mean, I'm boring lah, so...
Boring is not a sexuality.
Okay, I think I'm straight. I always say that I think I'm straight. I feel like last time when I was in secondary school, primary school. I was in all-girls school since I was young. So I feel like I wasn't exposed to the male population, and you know, you get bored in school, then maybe you just like try to find someone to like. You know what I mean?
They say girls in girls' school, right, all very sus one.
All me?
Yeah, legit all. I don't know lah.
So I could say I may be straight, or maybe I haven't had the balls to discover.
I'm straight lah. Like
Really?
I'm boring also. Okay, this is the thing, right? Because like I'm from like engineering and stuff. So I got asked like a few guys before, I'm like, have you guys ever thought about like being gay? And at some point of our lives, right, for some reason all of us have thought about having a dick in our mouth. And how you react to that thought, right, is whether you know whether you're straight or not.
What?
It's just randomly.
Guys, I don't think Gabriel is straight.
Hear me out, okay, hear me out.
No
it's like,
one's gonna hear
suddenly,
you
right,
out.
you're like, you're doing your work, right, and then suddenly it's like that thought enters your head, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, where did that come from? And then you think about it and you're like, not really.
Okay, but
And then
is
you're like,
it
okay,
the
yeah, I'm
same
straight.
as like when guys say they always wanted to know how the cum tastes like, but then they don't do it?
Who the fuck
Who the
said
fuck
that?
said that? Like, who the fuck says that?
That guy who said that to you is definitely sus.
Maybe that pee
They
is not
want
that
to know
cum.
how it tastes like, but they do not want to actually taste it. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, you mean it's like an intrusive thought, like you want to
Yeah,
taste how
yeah.
it... I've never had the intrusive thought, but then now that you're saying it, it's in my head lah, so I'm thinking about it now.
He's gonna eat his own cum tonight.
Yeah.
My turn. I am gay. Okay, your turn.
What the hell?
that was
How
so
can you just leave
quick.
it at that? How do you find out you're gay? Can you elaborate?
I don't know. It's like, how do you know you're Chinese? I don't know. I was very awakened at a very young age. I just knew that I just like guys instead of girls. Like my very first crush in kindergarten was a guy.
Oh.
Do you remember your first crush? Like, how was your first crush?
I remember I got angry because you know kindergarten sleep together in the floor. Then he slept next to someone else. I got angry.
Oh my god, it's so jealous.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm bi, and like.
Yourself.
Yeah. Okay, whatever, that aside. So like whenever I was young, right, I realized that when I'm growing up, I would never ever like think that a guy is like exclusively handsome. I always think that wow, this girl damn pretty. This
Because
girl
you
damn
haven't met
pretty.
me yet.
I hang out with him today, so
It's only been 10 minutes.
So Kevin, since you were big... So give me a
it's giving you the funny eye.
Can I have a compilation of Gabriel hitting his head at the back?
to talk to you.
Okay. I look at the camera. Okay.
So beside your kindergarten story, how else did you know like that you were like gay?
I jerked off some people. I don't know. I tried sucking my own dick last time. And I kind of liked it. I was flexible when I was young, so I could suck my own dick last time. I can't anymore because I got a stiff back because I hit myself like in Bali. Like I slept, not Bali, I don't know, Bintan. I sleep on the stairs, then I hit my back. Then now my lower back is like very, very like stiff, so I can't suck my own dick anymore.
Besides that, how else like do you act on like...
Okay. I was from an all-boys school lah. Then I had like crushes and everything for like guys lor. Everyone in that school, right, that I thought was gay or had suspicions all came out gay later.
So your gaydar is very strong lah,
Yeah.
essentially.
I just knew like if I could fuck that, I can fuck that because that guy's probably gay.
Bro is the Rizzler.
But at that point, I think a lot of them weren't comfortable with their sexualities. But then like down the road, they either came out as gay or like bi or like something.
Actually very curious cause like it's not very easy, as in for me, to tell if someone's like straight or gay. Then as a gay person, right, if you want to hit on them while being like respectful, like how do you like ease into it? Like how do you like kind of like slowly ask them out, stuff like that?
Like for me, when I approach someone, I will never have the intention of like having sex with them or like getting into a relationship with them. I always want to get to know them as like a person first. And I feel like along the conversation of getting to know someone as a friend, you would kind of like know their sexuality. Like when I met Sora, I didn't straight up ask her like, are you bi or something? I didn't do that, right?
But can you tell?
See, I can't tell, but I mean I can probably. But when I first met her, like I didn't like straight up ask her like, oh, are you bi, that kind of thing. What? I will get to know them first. Then somehow her sexuality will come up one.
When you like someone, right, how do you first act on it? Like when do you first act on it?
But are you asking like when was the first time like I fell in love with someone or like a guy or what, or like or just had sex or what?
Like you actually like talked to him, like and like had a dating kind of thing, you know, hanging out.
He got like flashbacks he do not want to
Yeah,
remember.
he's like going through all the war memories.
Yeah.
All black and white one, all black and white. He's like, give me 1,000 years there, bro. All his trauma like.
So what about like your family? Like do you even come out to them or?
So when I first told my mom I was gay when I was 14 years old, at that point I already knew I was gay, but she just told me like the usual like, oh, it's a phase thing, everything. But I was like, I just knew it, like when you know like the kind of thing that like, oh, this is not like a phase. This is like, cause how can it be a phase since I was like kindergarten, right? It was not a phase really, that was like a whole ass body. Whoever gets the joke, gets the joke. Shut the fuck up. But after that I was like, okay, I'm getting edgy. Then after that, over time we just never talked about it ever again, because I think she just knew that like I'm like that kind of vibes. And then I would bring like there was a time where I was a hoe, so I'll bring people over into our house and she just never questioned it. She knew what we were doing in the room, because after we exited I would have hickeys.
Oh.
You don't even care to cover it.
I don't care, because the thing is like, it's like I'm comfortable with it and my mom is okay with it also. Like she doesn't say anything lah, but
So she has never really like given you like much shit for it lah. She's
No.
just like, if you're happy, you're happy.
correct.
Actually, when did you tell your mom that you were gay? Like what age?
14.
Wait, so like how did you like? Because you know some people will struggle with telling their parents. Like, do you have like a step by step how to like ease?
No,
her
I just
into
let her
it?
down. I was like, I think I'm gay. Like, I think I like guys. Then she was like, oh, you're gay. I was like, yeah, I'm gay. I think she went on the whole like, oh, it might be a phase. Then I was like, no, it's not a phase. Like, then she was like, how you know you're gay? I was like, I jerk off to gay porn. Like, I literally told her, I jerk off to gay porn. I told her straight up, like,
If I am your mom, I would not know the type of reactions that would be.
Yes, yeah.
Like you can just tell me, because I like men, but no, my son just comes up to me and tell me, because I watch gay porn. I had to get my mom drunk to tell her.
then what she doesn't remember.
No, she remembers. She was just drunk.
So what's her reaction when you told her?
She said, what the hell? Okay, no.
Huh?
Yeah.
She said no.
I was like, one day if I bring a girl home, you gotta have to accept it. And she was like, huh, no. I was like, okay, mission failed successfully.
Why? How is this
At
successful?
least she knows, I don't have to hide it. At least one of my parents know about it.
You know something I find very interesting, that you are so sure of your identity at a very young age. Like even at 5, even at 14, right? Like your identity is like solid, really. Like you know. Really.
Someone told me that I'm an old soul. Means that I already reincarnate so many times to the point that like I'm like old soul. So I think because of the environment that I grew up in, I was like forced to make decisions at a very young age. And that included like decisions about my identity.
So like, you know, there's this question that people always ask. Are people just born into a sexuality, right? Or did they get taught and then they become
Yeah.
that? So like from what you say, right, it's like you're sort of being born into it, right?
There's a biological study that shows that, okay, I used to study bio last time, and I really researched on like different theories on why people are gay. So there's the gay uncle theory. So when humans used to live in tribes, one person should be left behind to take care of the children, and this person preferably should be male and does not have any attachments to anyone else. So like a gay uncle to stay behind and take care of the tribes while like the people go hunt. The second one is, as a pregnant woman has more children, the chances of the next child becoming gay becomes higher, the risk. Like not risk, but like the chances.
Why?
That one is not identified yet, but that's why usually when there are a lot of like brothers, right, usually the youngest one is the gay one, if you realize. Or like between siblings, usually the younger one is the one that has sexuality that is not straight.
I'm the youngest though.
Okay, I know of some people that because like their boyfriends or their husbands like hurt them so much, and then after that they just like, I don't want to have anything to do with men anymore.
Yeah.
Then they just switch.
Actually, I had a relationship. Why do I sound like I have so many relationships? But anyway, I was in a really toxic relationship, okay? And the guy and I, right, like, we weren't like emotionally connected anymore. So after that, I was just always thinking like, is this where I'm supposed to be? Like, I really wanted something long term with him, and he wanted something long term with me. But then along the way, right, I sort of like cheated with the notion of like, well, actually, I think I really want to end this relationship, right? Because I want to go pursue something with a girl. And this is a girl that I'm in love with. Like, legit, still in love with until now. Yeah, so like I kind of like pick fights with him and all just to make him leave. And then just so I could go and pursue girls. So I think maybe that theory is maybe correct. Because that's what sparked it a little bit for me.
But she's saying that someone that hurt you. So you had no...
So I was in a really bad relationship as well. At that time, I wasn't woke yet.
Oh.
Okay, so how has your experience been in Singapore? You can start with the worst first.
I feel like for me, right, I've not had like any bad experiences. As much as I'm gay, right, I feel that I still conform to a lot of the male ideals for like being like masculine and stuff. I feel like the gay people that get very like discriminated in Singapore are the ones that are more feminine. So a lot of my friends who are gay, who are more towards the feminine side, right? Because even in the gay like community, there's always like masculine and feminine energy. And I feel like the masculine ones don't really get like attacked as much in Singapore from experience. But the more feminine ones will really get like more attacked. A few of the people that attack them, I realize, are so-called straight guys that have not come to terms with their sexuality. Because I feel that polar opposites will attract. So feminine energy always attract masculine energy. And sometimes these straight guys who perceive themselves to be very masculine, right? When they get attracted to like the feminine gay guys, right? They get a little bit riled up because they're like, wait, why are you making me feel this way? I get a little bit irritated. So I think that's where they start to channel and pent up their frustration towards them and start hating on them. Yeah, either that or because of the ideals in Singapore, like a guy should be masculine, a girl should be feminine in Singapore, right? Then some of these like gay guys who are more feminine will get hated on because like you're not fitting the ideal.
So right, like you're like an openly gay like content creator right now. I feel like there might have been people that come and ask you like why you're doing this or try to like attack you for like being not at all.
No, because I'm someone that knows how to stand up for myself. So if someone tries to attack me, I'll attack back. And I know how to like shoot them on.
Has it happened?
Like for me, right, those comments like what, Cao Aqua, those like really do not bother me. In fact, I laugh at them.
They're probably like those boomers.
No, it's honestly quite funny. Like it's actually honestly quite funny. Like when I read those comments. So like they don't really like affect or bother me.
But I said when people like those haters see comments that like you look like you're very defensive and salty over everything, then they will want to attack you more. But I feel like he doesn't give like...
I don't give a fuck. Like honestly, like if you call me gay or whatever, like just okay lah.
We just crop this. We crop this
I will
out.
fight you. I will kill you.
No, I would fuck you.
Okay, but don't you think like this generation is a little bit better than like... Because I feel when we were younger, I feel like the adults around us were not very accepting of like this LGBTQ kind of thing.
Now also got brands who want to be more inclusive and stuff like that. So now I feel like being gay is like such a big thing.
I think it will get better. Yeah, I think I really see like the difference and the shift in Singapore lah.
My grandma has dementia, so every time I tell her I'm gay, I have to tell her the next year again.
Why don't you just don't say anymore? She couldn't forget eventually.
So I've told her I'm a doctor, I've told her that I'm studying like medicine, then she forget, then I'll tell her a different story. Yeah.
So evil! Oh my
I thought I was a
God.
lawyer. I wanted to like test waters last and then I told her I was a lawyer.
What do you think is the source of like hate for like gay people in Singapore? Like, why do you think people hate gay people?
Why are homophobic people the way they are?
Honestly speaking, right, I will not go and take my time out of the day to go and ask them like, why you hate me? Why? Because I'm gay? If that's the opinion that they've really like set their mind on, then I still respect free whatever. That's your fucking opinion. Like, don't fuck. Just like if you're in a civil discussion, I don't really want to take the energy to know like why you hate me and shit. Like I don't give a fuck. Like honestly, like if you fucking hate me, then fucking hate me. I don't care.
There's a lot of fucks in one sentence.
Like I'll fucking hate you. I'll literally fucking hate you. I swear to God, I'll send my fucking like. I swear to fucking God.
Don't say that here, say that somewhere else.
If there's one thing that I realize is whenever people have a lot of hate in them, it's because it projects from inside. Like when someone is very angry and they react in a certain way, it's because of what's inside. If you're not peaceful inside, right, and you don't fully accept yourself inside, right? You project it outwards, some form or another. Some form or another. Yeah.
Insert Master Ugui.
Master who?
Master Ugui, you know.
This is a Kung Fu Panda one.
Comes from within.
You got a voice down.
If you don't like accept yourself.
I just realized you say Don as Don.
Dawn.
What's the word that she always says that's like very
Gonna.
Gonna, I'm gonna do this.
Better than Don.
Don donkey bitch. Gonna what? Gonna fuck yourself, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, honestly, if you hate on me, go ahead. Go ahead, hate on me. I take all energy.
Nobody's hating you right now.
No, he's like, I feel like he's threatening the internet.
No, listen.
I feel
I will
threatened.
take your energy of hate and I'll manifest it to bring more stuff into my life. All energy sent to me, good or bad, is energy. So you hate on me, it's making me a better person too.
I
I
don't
will
want this
fucking
energy.
manifest it and
I don't
make
want
me
this energy.
wealthier. You fucking bitch.
I
I'll make
do
myself
not
more
claim.
successful. So you hate on me, go ahead on me. Go ahead. When you hate, I masturbate, bitch.
So thank you so much for watching this episode of Say Less, and let us know what you guys want to watch in the comment section below, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye! Finally our buys are in sync.